What's up, YouTube? Welcome to iUrban TV. And usually I have an intro, and I'm all energetic and all that stuff. And I'm a little energetic right now, but not as much as I usually am. But hold on, let me catch my breath because I actually just did a lot of moving around just now. Give me 1 second. Okay, so now that I caught my breath, y'all probably noticed in the last month and a half, last month, whatever, I haven't released any new video, released any new content in a while, and I have a reason for that. Now, before I get any further in this video, I'm not doing this video for sympathy, or I don't want anybody feeling bad for me. That's not why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video because, you know, I do want to explain some things, which I don't have to, but I do want to, clear up some things because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't have to explain myself, but I do love YouTube. I do love putting content out there. I even though I only have a very small amount of subscribers, I do know there's people out there that do watch my content, that subscribe or not subscribe. I know people that, that really like my content and enjoys my content. And because of the reasoning, that I do YouTube, this is very important for me because I feel like, my YouTube channel is all about truth, all about transparency, just being me, just being open and trying to, relate to everybody that's out there. So, and in order for me to be relatable, sometimes, I feel like I should be honest with everybody and, like I said before, be, very transparent because hide, when I try to hide the things that I'm going through, like it's not nobody's business, you know, and I'm not here to tell everything that's going on in full detail, but I feel like, for me to be transparent, open person, I have to be open with y'all and tell y'all, some of the things that's going on because me speaking about this may also help people out there that's going through something as well, maybe can help them out. So, for the last, actually, this has been going on for beyond a month now. This has been going on for a couple months now. The things I've been going through. If you haven't noticed, for the last couple of months, I still dropping videos, but it's not every week like I used to do. If you don't know, my objective is to drop a video, at least one video per week. If I can drop two, that's a bonus. But lately, I've been able to drop a video here and there, whatever, because the last couple of months, I've been going through a lot of things, and what I mean by a lot of things is it's been really some things I've been experiencing. Nothing super crazy, although you know, they're very impactful. The things I've been going through lately. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into full details, but some of the things I've been through. As y'all know, if you don't know, I recently just got a new job, and I started working that new job in December, and I'm liking this job much better than the previous job that I was at. Still not comfortable telling y'all where I was working at. Maybe one day, but that last job was very, very stressful. And what I mean by it was very stressful, you know, it was stressful. It was very stressful, And for those that don't know, you know, I, you know, I don't want to use the word suffer because that's too extreme, but I deal with anxiety. You know, I deal with it, and I've been dealing with it since I was very young. Not to the extreme basis of, well, actually, it's better now to a certain degree, although it's very hard to explain because I did go through a lot as a kid, but because I'm also diagnosed with ADHD as well, so I went through behavior issues as a kid and all that stuff. Not going to get to the details of that, but I've been dealing with anxiety, and at the you know where I was working at, it was a lot that was going on. It was this and that and whatever. And I used to do good with dealing with all of that, but it became much more stricter. And what I mean by stricter, it was like, you know, once I became a supervisor and moved to my new store, I had a new boss, new store, all this stuff, and my boss at the time, he, if things wasn't going right, he kind of, when there was a lot of pressure on him, he gets upset and he visibly shows it. And he gets upset and he's more expressive with his with the things he's dealing with, the thing that's going on at work. And sometimes he gets frustrated, and sometimes he's not outright yelling at you, but using a certain tone that just makes you, kind of just. And it wasn't just me; it was everybody. But I dealt with it differently than everybody. And because if something was not done, if there was a certain thing that wasn't done at that time, you know, most bosses were like, they'll, hey, why this isn't done, you know, and we got real busy to the point I couldn't even do my regular job. I'm, here and I couldn't do this. So when he comes in, he see this, he gets somewhat of an, I don't want to say he gets an attitude, but he gets a certain way where it's like, why this ain't done? This needs to be done. This, that, and the other. This need to be done. This need to be done. And me having anxiety, I kind of dealt with things a little bit different. I held it in, and but there was a lot of fear, you know, because I'm like trying to get stuff done. I'm like, if he gets in here and you see this is not done, I'm gonna get yelled at. So, and there was a couple of instances where, and I kind of went a little off track here, but there was a couple of incidents where, my anxiety got the best of me. Sometimes I kind of have, breakdowns and all this stuff. And one time it was kind of bad to the point I actually had to leave work. And it was kind of bad. It was not kind of, it was bad. I'm not going to get into details, but it was bad. And then because everything else that was going on, the pay cuts and all that stuff, it was just like, I can't deal with it no more. So that's why I left. Yeah, the job I'm at now, it's a little tough, but it's not bad. Because I'm getting consistent hours. The environment is good, whatever. So everybody's nice. Everybody is understanding. So it's just a better environment for me. So, but with this new job, unlike with my previous one where I was working at this hour, then this hour, and then this hour, I was working off and on, things like that. This one is consistent. So I'm working from 10 to 6:30 from Sunday to Thursday, which I like. I like the consistency. But because it's consistent, and then me started going back to school, and then also I was dealing with some certain personal things, trying to take care of, try to help and take care of people in my life, and I'm not saying that I didn't want to do these things, because I do want to do these things, but it got to the point where it was a little bit overwhelming, and me, the type of person that I am. Things get tough, I don't open my mouth because I'm the type of person, well, I'm a man. This is what a man's supposed to do. A man's supposed to bear it all. A man's supposed to, hold all the weight, put it all on his back, his shoulders, all this stuff. He should be able to bear it all. He should be able to muscle it all and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes I forget that I'm human just as everybody else. Just like a woman is human, a man is also human. And because of the stigma of a man supposed to be hard and this and that, supposed to bear everything, take care of his family and all that stuff, I was taking on a lot. And just to add this detail, the things I was going through, affected, my relationship, affected my relationship between me and my partner. And just to clarify, we're at a better spot now. Not to get into too many crazy details, but my anxiety and all the stuff that was going on because she had a lot that was going on in her plate. I had a lot that was going on, in my plate. We had a lot that was going on, and I just got a text. But we had a lot that was going on, and because I bear a lot of the pressure, and because I don't, speak out when there's a lot that's going on. If I'm having problems, I don't really talk to nobody about it because I go like a machine. It's like, okay, you got problems, okay, bulldoze them. I push through them. I be like, okay, I got this. No matter how many problems I got this. I don't complain. I don't do none of, I don't really complain a lot because I feel like it could be much worse. I could not have a roof on my head. I could not be working at all. So I don't complain a lot. I feel like the troubles that I go through, I feel like sometimes it's not big of a deal when in actuality it's a big of a deal. It's just haven't presented itself as a big of a deal yet. And my issue is I don't ask for help. I don't like to ask people for help because I don't like to inconvenience, people. So, and I went a little bit more detail into this story than I originally had in mind. But long story short, basically because I was taking on a brink of a lot of things, you know, work, school, family, relationship, all that. Still trying to maintain YouTube and trying to maintain my personal life as well, trying to have time to myself, because I don't really get the reason why there hasn't been a lot of gaming videos because I mean, I am sitting on some footage, but not a lot because I don't really get the game as much as I used to no more because I'm always on the move. I'm here and there, this, that, other. So because of that, there was a lot that was going on, and it was just a lot that was, going on. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into really, you know, details, but there was a lot of moments where, I kind of started blowing up. Not really blowing up, but my anxiety getting the best of me because it's like I feel like if this is don't get done, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen because of the result of this. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Like for example, this is something small and minuscule, but let's just say, for example, I feel like if I don't if I don't put money to the side right now, as soon as I get paid, if I don't pay these bills right now, the moment I get paid, because every time I get paid, I pay my bills the moment I get paid. The bills that I'll do around that time. Because I feel like if I don't pay them right then and there, I'm gonna forget about it. Then I feel like if I forget about it, they're not gonna get paid, and then my something's gonna get cut off, or it's gonna impact my credit, or I'm gonna have a dock in my rent, stuff like that, and I don't want that. So like when it comes to finances, I am real like if I don't if it don't get done this way, it's all gonna fall apart. So, and like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not doing this for sympathy or I don't want people feeling bad for me or boo-hoos and all that stuff. I'm doing this to be transparent with people because I know I'm not the only one that goes through this. I know there's people that, that go through this kind of things every single day. People that's my age, people that's older, and then I know the older generation definitely go through this. It's just because, of the way that they grew up. The older generation, they kind of hold it all in and they trying to bear it off. And after everything that went through, fallouts and just having breakdowns. Yeah, I have breakdowns. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm perfect. I'm not perfect in any way. I have breakdowns. Sometimes my breakdowns kind of present itself as an anger, and that's kind of like the worst of it. When my breakdowns present itself as anger, I'm not angry. Like it's not anger, it's more fear than anything else. So it's like, I got a lot that's riding on, certain things and certain actions, and then when something is not going right, something's not going right, and it's constantly not going right, something's not going right. Finally, after holding in for so long, that's just like a balloon. You inflate it all the way, and you can see it stretching. You see it stretching, and all it takes is a little, and it blows, it pops. So it's starting to get better now. And I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of real hard to talk about because it definitely my anxiety has definitely impacted some people that I'm real close with. Friends, family, my partner, and everything's being worked out now. So everything is working out better. I'm trying to be more open with people. I'm trying to, in the first time in a long time, like the relationship with my sister. Me and my sister, we don't talk too much. Not because we have a bad relationship. It's just both of us is doing our things. My sister got 3 kids and she's working. She just finished school and all that stuff, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing. So me and my sister don't really talk as much as we used to. And the other day, after a Facebook post I posted up, she reached out to me and I talked to her about an issue I was having, and and that was nice. Then I talked to my mom about the same thing, talked to my dad about the same thing, and just talking to them actually made me feel better, cause just getting advice sometimes is just just talking to these people that's close to me. It's nice. talking to my friends, because like I said, I don't really talk to people about my issues because I feel like I'm able to deal with it and handle it, and just be able to deal with it all. Yeah, that's basically what's been going on. But things are starting to get better now. Sometimes I'm still in school, but but now there's a little bit. I have a little bit more time that just open up for me now. So don't worry, YouTube. I'm gonna come out with more content soon. I shot a couple of videos and I just haven't edited them yet. Like I'm right now sitting on like 3 videos right now that needs to be edited. So plus this one too. So that's 4 videos. But you know, I love doing YouTube. It was like because I used to do music and I love doing music too. It was just after a while it was like this is something that I really don't. I kind of lost the passion for. This, on the other hand, even though music I can express myself and talk and let everything out. This is more. I feel like I can relate to people a little bit more with this because it's like I could be more expressful with this. Music I can be expressful as well. Trust me, I can. But it's just with this I have more of a passion for. Now with music, I used my old music. I used to talk about video games and stuff like that, stuff that I love to do. But with this, I can showcase a little bit. I can showcase a little bit more and relate to people with it a little bit more. And I really love doing YouTube. That's why in the last couple of videos, I was, I will always say, "Welcome to YouTube, welcome to IRTV. Here with another video." Currently on the road to 100 subscribers because I really want 100 subscribers. Secondly, I want more than that. But you got to start somewhere. It's a small goal. It's a short term, and then there's another short term, and then you eventually reach your long term. So that's why I always say that in every video because if anybody ever stumble across my video and they like it, I want them to subscribe because I want them to into a world that is relatable and something that's different, something that you can love, something you can stay tuned. And I know I'm not the perfect YouTuber. I know, it seems like I'm all over the place. One minute I'm making a car video, then I'm making, a review video, and then I'm making a gaming video, and then I'm just making a vlog and all this stuff. It seems like I'm all over the place, and that's one of the advice that people always say when you're a YouTuber. You're not supposed to be all over the place. But then again, a lot of people told these YouTubers who are big now, you can't make it big off what you're doing. You can't be just doing this and doing that. A lot of people told them, they can't do this. And now a lot of these people, a lot of these YouTubers now are millionaires, making 6 figures, 7 figures. Some of them pushing 8 figures. Some of these YouTubers are rich now because they kept on pushing and believing in themselves, and then eventually got to a certain position in their life now that now they got businesses now they can provide for their family. They have people working under them, so they providing jobs, creating jobs, and all this kind of stuff. So that's why I believe, like, okay, I know I'm not supposed to be all over the place, but this is my channel. That's why it's called iUrban TV. This is not, iUrban Cars, iUrban Gaming, iUrban Reviews, iUrban Text. It's none of that. It's iUrban TV. When you watch TV, you can watch a variety of things. You can watch a variety of all this stuff. So that's why I like the theme of my channel because, I feel like I promote doing what I love. This is what I love to do. I love the game. I love my Mustang. Not really love a Mustang because it's material, but I love driving. Fast cars and all the stuff that you see that I'm into. All this kind of stuff. This is what I love to do. You see what I'm saying? I love Star Wars. I'm a nerd. I love Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z, all that kind of stuff. Anime. That's what I love, and this is how I express everything that I love. How First of all, I want to apologize to, and I know I don't have many subscribers or many viewers or anything like that, but I like to apologize to YouTube for slacking, And not only should I apologize to YouTube, I should apologize to myself for not taking care of myself, not being the person, that I should be, not paying more attention to myself. And when I mean by that, I don't mean like as being selfish, although as humans we need to be selfish at times. But what I mean by that is not looking at myself and saying, hey, what do you want to do? So I need to apologize to myself. And honestly, I wasn't even planning on, I plan on apologizing to YouTube. I wasn't even planning on apologizing to myself. But that's what I need to do because I'm so hard on myself. And when something goes down, I blame myself. I don't blame nobody else. I don't blame this. I blame myself. Like, maybe I should have did it this way. Maybe I should have did it this way. I'm hard on myself. When I make mistakes, I'm very hard on myself. you know, and I put a lot of guilt on myself, and I feel guilty about a lot of things, even the smallest things. So, and that's what dealing with anxiety is all about, you know, dealing with those kind of things. It's not just shaking and being scared of everything. It's a lot that's to it. And I'm seeking therapy actually for this kind of stuff. You know, I'm going to counseling for this kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm trying to be more open with people, try to be more positive. And I've always been positive, but it's like because of the anxiety, I don't display that negativity, but it's going on in my head. So, but yeah, I just wanted to apologize to YouTube, and I'm glad I actually shot this video as well because I just apologized to myself, and that was deep for me. Like, um, I needed that. And I know I kind of went all over the place, and this video actually ended up being longer than I wanted to be, but I'm glad I did that. That was a stepping stone for me. To be honest, YouTube, that was like apologizing to myself. Because sometimes I feel like I fail at things, and you know, it just, sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm a terrible, you know, a terrible person at times. Sometimes I feel like I'm a terrible, you know, a terrible son, a terrible friend, a terrible brother, a terrible partner. And when I make mistakes or things, I think I'm more harder to myself than everybody else is. And then sometimes I just need to learn to let go and say, like, hey, I made a mistake, but I need to keep going. Anyway, YouTube, I'm not gonna stick to my script today, but my next video is gonna have that script. You know, my outros, my intros, all that kind of stuff. So, but I wanted to make this video too. You know, just tell everybody what's going on, be transparent, and you know, when I want everybody to get in this video is not, you know, that, oh, I was going through something, you know, he's going through it. I don't want this video to be that. I want it to just be, you know, I'm human just as everybody else that's watching this video. So I want everybody that's seeing this to know that, hey, you might be going through the same exact thing I'm going through. You might be going worse. You might be going through less. But even if you're going through something, there's a positive that can come out of everything that you're going through. So I want everybody that's watching this video to be positive. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care who you are. I don't care, you know, where you come from. I don't care about background, ethnicity. I don't care about that. Be positive always. Just always be positive, no matter what's going on. You know, and that's why I want everybody to get out of this channel. That's why I always say promoting peace, gaming, and wings. And it's weird, those last two, gaming and wings. You were like, hold on, you got peace, but then you got gaming, and then you got wings. What that has to do with anything? Peace, of course, peace. Gaming is like what I love to do. Wings, that's my favorite food. So it's like these are the things that I love. So it's like promoting peace, gaming, and wings. I'm really saying promoting peace and love and positivity. That's what I'm really saying. Promoting peace, love, and positivity. You know, that's what I'm saying when I say promote peace, gaming, and wings. Not just promoting, you know, video games, hot wings, and all that stuff. It's just peace, game. It's peace and love and positivity. That's what I promote. I don't try to promote negativity on my channel. You know, there was a couple of times I had ideas, you know, and stuff was going on around the world, to kind of comment on them and give my opinion, but then that would put out negativity. So I didn't want to do that because that's what not my channel about. But anyway, I'm going, you know, I went a little more farther than I wanted to in this video, but I'm glad I did. So I'm hoping that everybody stuck out through this long rant and chat because I'm going to drop some new videos soon. You know, I'm still getting things in my life in order, but once everything in order, I'm gonna start sneaking those videos again because Count Dooku, who was just releasing Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm mad at myself. See, I'm beating myself up again, but I'm mad at myself for not doing that review just like I did with Grievous and Obi-Wan. So, what I might do is because Anakin's coming out later this month, I might just review both of them. So, anyway, just everybody just stay positive, keep on working, take care of yourself. Okay, that's the most important thing. You can't take care of everybody else until you take care of yourself. So I just want everybody to take care of themselves. You know, just breathe, continue to love, continue to be positive, and keep on doing what you're doing. Okay, and I hope everybody has a good day today, good night, whatever time you're watching this. Okay. And today is Valentine's Day, so I don't know if I'm gonna drop this on Valentine's Day, but I hope everybody had a nice Valentine's Day and all this stuff, okay? Everybody be positive. And until then, promoting peace, gaming, and wings.